Okay, that's good. That's ready to go. Is this all good? Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? That's that one. That's that one. Tick, tick, tick. I think we're looking good. I think we're actually somewhat good to go. I think we are. Hey, good evening, Tumble. How you doing? You alright? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I feel like the green screen's really close to me today. I can't work out why. Like, it's really weirdly close. It feels awfully claustrophobic for some reason. I don't like it. It's too close. I feel like it's trying to touch me. That is a tasty, tasty drink today. Dubiously tasty today. Ooh. What am I doing today? What are we up to on this fine, wonderful day? I don't remember what I was doing. Oh, we'd just been attacked by some mechanoids, I remember. And we've ran out of grav-light panels in order to expand the donut. We've done the storage area. We're redoing the inside of the base. That is what we're doing. So we're actually not looking too bad. I think what we want to do is today deconstruct this here. Like, just deconstruct the... We probably want to move closer to where we need to go. Because we need to go all the way down here first. So if we move closer to these people, we can trade with them. If we move that way, and then like do what we need to do that way. I think that's the plan. Unless we can find like an ancient danger that's got grav-light panels, or find a trader that has grav-light panels. I don't know if we can get grav-light panels from a trader, because that would be, as they say, goated. The ball must grow. Cunnilingus, I promise the ball will grow. It's growing. We just ran out of materials. I won't lie, I'm only here for the pickle lore. I've been, honestly, the only thing that's keeping me from having a mental breakdown at the minute is King All Hobo's AI ChatGPT lore. And I think I have a lot of ideas for today's episode for it. Like a lot of like ideas for how we're going to continue the sitcom. Season 1 it's like The Mandalorian, where they don't they took like a 2-week break and then they like go back into it. It's like that. And I've got a couple of ideas that we'll bounce around when it gets closer to the hour mark, and then we'll try like integrate them, because I think we could have a really good second half of the season. I've been playing with the ideas. I've also realised, which I'm going to do as a little like little teaser. I've also realised that with ChatGPT, I can press a button here.
Oh yes.
And I can make ChatGPT talk.
Oh yes.
So we can have like a little. It's like it'll be like an audio book later on.
Oh yes.
And we're gonna just listen to him do the
Oh yes.
sound over and over again, and it is going to be absolutely. Please let me know if you heard that, because I haven't actually tested. I'm just hoping that we can all hear the.
Oh yes.
I'm hoping we can just enjoy British ChatGPT.
Oh yes.
Doing that over and over again, which like low key is kind of a goal. So that's gonna be I think that's what we're thinking about today. Hey, Jade, how you doing? You alright? How are you today? Lovely to see you today. I hope you're doing fantastic. Oh yes. Oh yes. ChatGPT lore is gonna be crazy. It's amazing. I'm telling you, the lore today in the King All Hobos pickle farming saga is gonna be unfathomable. We're gonna be on a whole nother level. We're still trying to tame donkeys, which is absolutely fantastic. How are we doing for resources? I think we probably want to just grab more food at the minute. Maybe we do actually just reinstall all of this stuff into here. Just because then we can actually, like, sort all of this out. Because it is just a shithole at the minute, isn't it? It's just an absolute dump. Put that in there, put that in there, put that in there, put that in there. We'll have to deconstruct the biofuel refinery, but I don't think that matters at the minute. I don't think that matters at the minute. Sounds like he has a stiff... oh, God, yeah. No, he sounds like he's, like, a teacher. ChatGPT sounds like a teacher. 100%. And they're like, not a nice teacher either. Like a horrible, mean, grumpy teacher. 100%. But, it's okay. We're having a good time. So we've got some ideas for it. So we're going to start with this room here. We're going to deconstruct this. Then I think what we'll do is maybe expand the kitchen into this area here. And maybe expand the freezer into this area here. Just make it a little bit bigger. Maybe have this entire area here dedicated to kitchen. And then, like, we can expand this way around and whatever. And maybe make the, like, pilot console and everything a little bit better. Because at the minute, it's a little bit shit. You know? How long have you had this colony? This is episode 11, and I stream for 2 hours roughly at a time. So this has been 22 hours long. I know it doesn't look like much, but I promise it's not that bad, you know? Oh dear, all my paperwork has fallen over. Oh dear. Inspired creativity. I don't care. I don't care. Hold on, that needs to go. Am I sitting in the right place? Do I need to go this way a little bit? No? I need to go this way a little bit. Sorry, but I've just realised it's all a bit fucky-wucky. That needs to go that way a little bit. There we go. We're all off. We're literally in the right. We are literally in the complete right place now. Perfect. You're a kind god to your people. Nutrient paste is the only way. Nah, I like making them happy. I don't know. I like. You're on year 3 already. Fucking hell. Year 3 already. Jesus Christ. I didn't realize I've been playing for that long. To be fair, the game is still running exceptionally well. All entirely down to the Odyssey DLC and just moving maps constantly. What's the goal of Rimworld? There is no goal for Rimworld. It's a story generator, right? Yes, you could like do the DLC quests, and yes, you could follow what quest lines there are available, which are very, very vague. But at the end of the day, whatever you want to do is the goal of Rimworld. If you want to have a big farm and loads of animals, if you want to have a ranch and you want to have a restaurant and you want to do all that stuff, you can do that. If you want to farm body parts from babies, you can do that as well. That's the beauty of Rimworld, my friend. Clean the floors. They are clean. They're clean enough. Chill. It's clean. It's clean. All right. I'm gonna gift. I can't even bloody give Dumpling any drugs. We've run out of drugs. What's a man got to do to get their disabled pig some drugs? What do I got to do to find some drugs for my disabled pigs, guys? What I got to do? The grass strip subfloors must have had some bad clearance because they get real dirty so quick. And then they go around about 1.7 or 1.6. Poor Dumpling. Dumpling low-key the GOAT of the entire playthrough, honestly. Like, I'm fully prepared to make them a continual character in future series. Literally just to have, like, a disabled pig. I kind of like it. Like, I kind of like the vibes that come from having a disabled pig, you know? I think it's good crack. It's good crack. Do you play with any mods or vanilla? I play with, like, quality of life mods, and that's it. So this playthrough, I've got 36 mods on, and they're all quality of life stuff. Like, nothing is The only mod I'm running that adds content is the Rim Cuisine 2 because it adds cucumbers, and at the moment we have a segment of the stream where we go on ChatGPT and we have a little sitcom going on with King of Hobos, me, Angela Merkel, Barack Obama, and then a guy called Dieter who's a evil villain who is actually a pickle. I remember you can put false. Oh yeah. I just lurking while I write stuff for D&D. Shit, since when did you D&D tumble? That's crazy. I've learned something new about you. I never knew you did D&D. Crazy. Right, let's expand the freezer into here. I think that's a good start. And then maybe move the kitchen into this section here, because then we have more space for the rec room. That's probably a good idea to start with. Yes. Yeah, no, I think that was a good idea to start with. And then we can move that into... We can put the butchering area in the freezer then, couldn't we? Which would just, like... Which would be so much better for, like, everything. If we use auto doors as well now, I think. I think we're at that stage where we can probably afford to have auto doors. I think we can do that. That can go... That means that can then go... I can make that even smaller, but would it fit? Not really. No, let's just keep them all in the same room. I'll take it. I'll take the slight mood debuff for it. You know, I'll take it. I've been shitting on this stuff for real. It's my first time DMing. Shit, Tumble, that's sick. I'm fucking glad to hear that for you. You're moving on doing that stuff. That's sick. I've never been able to get into D&D at all. I feel like I don't have time for it. I wouldn't recommend going down the rabbit hole of Rimworld mods. Nah, what? What? No, what? No, so I'm playing the whole vanilla expanded, loving it. Oh, yeah, 100%. How addictive is this game, by the way? A little bit. Just a little bit. I think there's worse games out there to be addicted to. There's worse things to be addicted to as well. You know, Dieter's redemption arc is going to go wild after Obama tells them that he doesn't want to see them ever again in episode 9. I have been considering a Dieter redemption arc, but the arc I've got considered for today's episode, Thunder, it might genuinely enlighten you, and that's a little teaser for what I've got planned. It is an enlightening experience for what I've got. If you were paying attention last stream, you'd know what I might have in mind, and what I've got in mind is very, very exhilarating and exciting. We're gonna see some crazy movements in the King of Hobos AI lore. Crazy stuff. I'm super excited to get into it and see what ChatGPT has to offer us. To see what rewards and bountiful gifts we can get from it. You don't need much time to play. I play for 2 hours every week and it's amazing. Yeah, but I know that sounds like not much at all, but okay, I'm going to offer like an insight into my life. I work 66 hours a week. So 2 hours a week ends up like adding up very quickly into my free time. And I stream at least 3 times a week. So just like I'm not saying you're wrong, but I just don't have the time for it. Like along with everything else I do, you know? Like there's just too many other things that I'm doing. Also, Jade, have you been keeping up with the King of Hobos AI lore? I do need to post the transcripts in the Discord. Or I need to get the audio files for them. I need to get the audio files and then put them in the Discord thing. Oh shit! We get all of the audio files for the King of Hobos AI lore and go from there. Bro hasn't built a single thing. Fam, this stream would be wild on God, bro. I've changed my kitchen and freezer around. Okay. We're also in a cold snap, so I can't do anything really. Have you committed a war crime? But today? I mean, I feel like dumpling is the definition of a war crime. We can't even give them any drugs to keep them happy. So, you know, it's been so hard to keep up when I only get to watch one out of the 3 streams. Yeah, to be fair, maybe I need to work out to see if I can get the audio for the sitcom in the Discord and like just have like there's like a weekly episode, which in itself is just crazy that I've got like a weekly episode of like a fucking series. It just feels bonkers, right? That there's a weekly. Why am I deconstructing that? That needs to all stay. That can stay. And then I can deconstruct all of that. There, then that can be replaced with that in a minute. Perfect. Hey, Yogsonfeld, how you doing, man? You right? What in the prison architecture is this? This is Rimworld, my friend. Rim. Rimmin time, baby. Rimmin time. Mighty Morphean Rimmin time. The life. The goals. This is life goals. But yeah, that's what I think I'll do then, Jade. Because it is... the lore dump at the hour mark of every stream is just immense. It's a lot to keep up with. And I fully appreciate that not everybody's got the time to keep up with King All Hobo's lore. Fully appreciate that, you know. Audio first, the leather-backed book. The leather-backed book is next. Now we're gonna go straight into the leather-bound book. It'd be pickle leather-bound book, 100%. Is Odyssey worth it? Been on the fence. I mean, is it worth it? It's better than an Anomaly, bro. Like, just if you really love Anomaly and SCP stuff, they get it. But I wouldn't get Anomaly, honestly. I just don't see the point in it. Just what is the point of Anomaly DLC? Please let me know. I just don't get it. How is the sandwich shop going? So. I hate my job. It's funny how similar prison architecture and Rimworld's porn art styles are. It is extraordinarily similar, except like I'm pretty sure the prison architect pawns like bounce, like they seem like I think they move a bit more, like they've got a bit more like I want to call it wiggle. You know what I mean? Like they've got a bit more like they like bounce a bit more when they move. Like, do you know where I'm coming? Do you know what I mean? Like, let's connect that all the way along there, just for safe. Just so we both know, for some reason I'm going to be asking each stream I see. Oh, Hawker, go for it. I love that. We're all on the same page then, and we know like what's going on. Ask it every single time, please. 100%. Why are we not moving that? Is there a specific... Have we run out of space for apparel over here? We have. Okay. What are we keeping in here that's taking up all the space? Medicine, I guess, is taking up space. Leathers? No, they're in a separate thing. Maybe we put chem fuel up here as well, actually, then. Okay, how about that? Let's put chem fuel up here. That doesn't go down there anymore. Those are all together then. They all make sense. Maybe we put blocks as well. Maybe, because we've got loads of space. No food. Raw stone blocks. And then we don't want stone blocks there. There we go. Let's maybe just try that. Let's just try that. Let's see how it goes. The Anomaly DLC allows you is also much better when you engage with it. I'm telling when we start the Anomaly DLC in the next series, and we actually go fully into it, I'll let you know. I completely forgot my ideology allows for infinite husbands for females. I just realised that one of my pawns is married to literally every other male in the colony. Lucky. I know she's slurping. It. Like that. Slurp. Oh my god, this is so tidy. This is weird. This feels weird how tidy everything is now. Like that. Like that. And then I'll leave some space here for another sarcophagus if I need it. That's what I think. But I think that makes more sense. That's a good idea. But I recommend Yayo animation if you want more of a dynamic animation, visual, no gameplay. Oh yeah. Animation is very good. Sorry, I keep yawning, guys. I've had a really long day. Really long day. Apologies. Yayo's animation is great. Kenfield on wooden shells. Randy is salivating. Randy can take me and make me his bitch. I don't mind. Have your way with me, Mr. Randy. Don't go for it. Just go for it, you know. I'm breezy, fridge freezy, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Come on, you know how it is. I just like pissing on the mechanical god and then summoning my allies to help me fight and watch them perish. Pissing? Free organs and entertainment, exactly. Botgoods Trader, please. Oh, please, have the things I want. Angela Merkel, get in there. I need an alien isolation. I think there's an alien mod. 100%. What have you got for me? Human meat. I can sell them human meat. Let's do that. We like human meat. Horse meat? Don't let Tesco's know. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of all of that. I've got loads of stuff here. Jesus. We'll keep the medicine steel. You don't have any gravelite panels. Okay. Oof. Big oof. But agave nectar? Carpet making volume 2. The craggy roulette. Aki's diary. To be fair, I could actually just buy these books and just have them for people to read. It might make people slightly happier. Which is not a bad thing at all. Anything interesting? Not really. I love the pick up on haul mod, but pawns always end up... Oh, yeah. I find they... Like, sometimes the pathing for it's really confusing and they just can't work out where they're going. Coffee? 417 coffee. What is the benefit of coffee? Sleep plus 10%. Okay, so you just don't sleep as much. Okay. That's very, very valid and very, very fair. Let's buy some chocolate. That makes people happy. Should we breed Labradors? I do fuck heavy with Labrador Retrievers. No, let's not. Let's not. Vegetarian lavish meals. Thick porridge? Yes, please. Yummy. And we'll sell the human meat just because. Yeah, I think we're good. Are you sucking my bumhole? Are you kissing the tip? Are you having a giggle? Why would it deliver it in like the only inaccessible place on the entire ship? Bastard. Oh, good old Rim. Cheers, Rim. Thank you, Rim. Love that from you, Rim. Hey, Robert, how you doing? You alright? Let's have a couch there. Let's have a little couch. Let's have a little end table here because I like decorating and making things pretty. Maybe I have a drape there. Oh, what are we going to do about Dumpling? I feel like we can't leave him on the floor. I feel like Dumpling needs to be put somewhere better. Or do we move Dumpling and put him so he's manning the ship? And then Dumpling is like the pilot. Yes, I like that. I like that more. We do that, then we'll put dumpling there. Rimco, trade ship is... Whole Foods, nice. Does he have a masterwork bed? No. He does have a masterwork bed! Yeah. Of course Dumpling's got a masterwork bed. What are we saying? Of course he does. Dumpling deserves the best. If you have anything exciting for me. New. A lot of food, but that's about it. That'll block the interaction spot. Oh, will it actually? Boring. I don't know where to put dumpling then. Where does one leave their disabled pig? Where does one put them? Maybe in the corner? Out of the way? Like there? Or do we put them like... Oh, no, let's put them in the book reading area. That's really sweet. You're reading a book and then you can just pet, like, Dumpling, the disabled pig. That feels like a really loving thing for us to, like, having this. Animal disease, plague. Okay, as long as it's not Dumpling, I don't give a fuck. As long as Dumpling is okay, I'm happy. The day that Dumpling dies is the bad day for all of us. That's a sign, that'll be. That's a sign of the times, if Dumpling suffers. Let's reinstall that there. I don't think we need that one. Let's try to, like, reserve by Dumpling. Can we pick up Dumpling? We can carry Dumpling. Oh, Dumpling is so sweet. He's my sweet baby boy. Yeah! Even though Dumpling's a bird. A female. You know? Nice. And we're back to taming things as well now, because we're actually growing stuff. So what we might do then is wait till things are done and move out here and, like, go trade and stuff. We've got loads of steel on the map. Exploit the land and mine everything. We already have. Like, we have mined everything on the map. There is nothing left. Sort of a couple of things, actually. I think there's, there was a couple of veins of steel somewhere. There's one here, but that's, like, part of the base. And there's a couple down here that we haven't finished yet either. But we have mined nearly everything else. Like, we're working on things, you know? Slowly but surely working on things. Oh, Plasteel, what are you doing up there? What are you doing? What are you doing? Let's install that there. Oh, those all need to be connected. Copy settings. Select similar. Link and paste. There we go. Somebody's putting them all in the wrong place. That's not good. It's not where they live. Kinderlush is idle. Why are you not taming animals? Have we genuinely run out of food? I was sure we had loads. Sure we had loads anyway. Let's expand that to there. Deconstruct that. Haul that urgently. There we go. So Dumpling, he's sleeping, having a good time, resting, and then she can just get up, nibble her kibble, and then somebody will read their book whilst playing with Dumpling. It's sweet. It is very sweet, I must say. That'll block me. Oh, and due to weird interaction with Days Matter, every single pawn that a female is married shares an anniversary. How sweet, Jade. That is very sweet. That's very lovely. I'm glad they're all having a good time. Not sponsored, by the way. Fuck Starbucks. This is just a cup I have. Hey, good evening, RTG. How you doing, man? You alright? Do you have biotech? Mechanoids are very useful and can go well with Odyssey. Yeah, so I forgot to do the Odyssey, the thingy to get them. Yeah, I forgot to do the thingy to get them, so I don't have any, unfortunately. You need a gun, Inigo. You've not got one. Let's give you that. Abby, you should have a gun as well. Do I not have any good guns anywhere? I'm not going to give her a triple rocket launcher. Grenades. There's none up there. Where are my guns? No assault rifle anywhere. I'm good. There should be a mechanical camp, dum-dum. Yeah. I haven't played enough Rimworld to know about that. I haven't got very many hours in this game. You guys should know that. Maybe there's a weapon up here from when I was fighting those mechanoids last time. Maybe over here? Nope, it's just some fish. Where are all my guns? I was sure I had more. I train people to drive for a living. I'm training someone while I watch you live. Elephant, that's nuts. I'm not sure that's a good thing. I respect it, but fair? I guess you gotta have an auto pistol for the time being. Do we genuinely not have any other guns? Genuinely not have any guns? Shooks my core about that, honestly. Okay, well, I guess we've got to make some guns. We do have the research for it. Like, we can make some decent guns. We can make assault rifles. Let's make one. Let's make 2 assault rifles. That'll do. 2 assault rifles will kind of keep us going. We've got prosthetics as well. I hadn't realised we'd done that much research. Are they doing well in their driving lesson, Elephant? That's what we need to know. Are they doing well or not? Or are we going to have to, like, bully them? Who the fuck put a donkey in the spaceship? Clear all. We should only have pigs inside. That's it. Only pigs. Actually, no, we should allow all, actually. No, that's my bad. Allow all. No, there's no priority. Annoying. Okay, so we're just going to have to cut them out as we go. So no horses and no donkeys. And then they'll stay outside. So they'll stay outside, then we can bring them in when we need to leave, and we can just continue the process and keep them with us at all times. Perfecto. Can we launch? View range. Oh my god. Oh my goy. So this one we can go further this way and trade with the people here near Wet Lags. Only pigs. Ooh, only pigs. Like OnlyFans, but for piggies. And it's like just feet, though. That's just feet. I'm sorry, what? RTG, chill. Nothing wrong with feet. Where's that? Grasslands. Where's that? Tropical rainforest. Tropical rainforest. Oh, gosh, I'm ready for bed. Tropical rainforest, grasslands. Okay, so we'll head this way. What's that? Toxic lake. Increased pollution, junkyard, and decreased animal life. Fucking hell. Oh, what a spot. What an absolute spot. Okay, well, there's no point leaving yet. Or we can go somewhere. Oh, no, we kind of have to go this way, don't we? We could probably go to this place here. Wild cotton plants on a peninsula. Whoa, we should probably just about make it. Are you currently in the USA, Canada, or Britain? I am from the UK. I am an English bad boy. Go near several unions for the best items to trade. Yeah, they're all the way up the north. None of them are on this side of the world, but I need to go this way to do a quest. It's kind of shit. The King of Sleepy. Yeah, I've had a really long day, RTG. I got stuck in a load of traffic after I finished work. Some fucker thought it'd be a good idea to close a bridge, but then also close a junction to connect 2 main roads together. So you then have to take a diversion through side roads. So it then connects two motorways together, and you have to go through side roads. I'm not sure what fucker from my local council thought it was a good idea, but honestly, I swear not all them pencil pushers have got no idea what they're doing. That sounded like a slur. I'm sorry. Those goddamn pencil pushers. But you know what I mean, right? Them bloody council people. Exactly. Yeah, the king is very sleepy. It took me a very long time to get home. Way too long. Why does driving in the UK sound so scary? Oh, it's not. It was pretty chill, honestly. Pretty chill. Those are the times you want to have some Rimworld tactics on the populace. Oh my god, tell me about it. People in my own local area, the war crimes I could commit. Holy moly. Holy moly. I could... Please don't tempt me. Please. What are we waiting for? Cloth. Okay. Isn't the phrase paper pushers? Pencil pushers? Paper pushers? Pencil pushers? Is this Fortnite? Skyreen. Not quite Fortnite, but we're close. There is building in this game, like in Fortnite. There are enemies, like in Fortnite. There are... Why is Stallion 2? Are you okay? Oh. Plague. I guess we'll slaughter you and then eat you, just because it's kind of the kind thing to do, I think. You know, this game generally is kind of similar to Fortnite, I guess. I think. If we have the WASD porn mod, it is literally just Fortnite, isn't it? Death, Stallion 2, caused by plague. In the arms of the angel. That's okay. I don't mind. I'm not fussed about that at all. I think we should probably roll out as well. Actually, I'm thinking rollout time. I've expanded the stockpile, ready to collect all these things. We've expanded the kitchen. We've expanded the rec area. We just need to kind of make the connect all this up together at some point. We've just got this massive open space. Maybe we build another fuel tank. Are there any other additional things that we build in here? Large thruster, grab anchor, orbital scanner. Can we build that inside? No. No. No, we can't. Maybe I build a thruster on here, and then that means that we can go a bit further, actually. I think that might be a good idea. Hello, I'm new. Sus and Dahlia. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. What mods are you using, or using any? We're using... There's just quality of life mods. We're on 36 mods, and they're all quality of life. Apart from one that adds cucumbers, and that's it. For the past 3 days, I've been kept up by my clingy dog. She's full on clingy and requires human contact 24/7. Oh, lucky. Kind of. She got whine so loudly if you ain't color. Oh, yeah, she's 100 feet. Yeah, peak. That is peak. I'm running with 7 hours of sleep. It's 3 whole 3 days. That seems like a healthy schedule. I'm totally... This fucked. Tumble. Doesn't sound like you're having a good time there, and I'm really sorry to hear that your sleep schedule is absolutely cooked. Have you considered just sleeping a bit more? You should go to an asteroid. You know what? That's not actually a bad shout. What I could do is I could unsuspend making helmets so people can actually go out in space, and I could do that. RTGs might have just come in here with a W, because I forgot about that. I forgot about it. We bash out some vac suit helmets, and we could have a great time, actually. Let's cancel that. Who's my crafter? Kindelush. You're on hunting. Okay, don't do those things anymore. Just craft. And that's it. Could make that empty gap into a growing room. No. We like the empty space because it looks cool. It just looks cool. When we finish the ship, it's gonna look amazing. Nope, asteroids suck. Not really worth it unless you want gravstones for big thrusters. Yeah, but if I want grav-light panels, I can't make grav-light panels yet, honestly. But it's also like a good idea. To go get the stuff ready for it. Have I considered sleeping? Well, yes. Yes, I have, King. You should also make, excuse me, your ship space safe. Yeah, that is true. We haven't really got a spaceship that's safe for space, have we? We don't have hydroponics either. So I think whilst RTG has actually made a really good point, chat collectively is kind of a bit looking at me like, maybe don't do that yet. I think we do want to maybe focus on the quests still. At the minute, we're just collecting animals so we can go trade when we get to the next tile. So we'll probably actually continue Kindleoosh doing that. We're doing growing for some reason as well. I don't know why, because we just never have time for it. It kind of sucks. Like, I wish we did more growing, but we've just not been doing it very much. Especially for cotton. But here's the catch. I'm slightly allergic to her. My body just chose to be like, oh, no, don't. Oh, yeah, no, I know that. Oh, I know that, yeah. I worked out I was like slightly allergic to my parents' dog, and I have 2 dogs, so that was great fun. You should use vac barriers to seal the ship. Yeah, true. What's my DLC ranking? Biotech, ideology, controversial but royalty, then Odyssey, then Anomaly. Just because when I use Psycast, I always love them a lot, and they can be like all automatic and stuff. Odyssey's kind of just like pure content, which I love, but royalty adds a little bit more flav to the game, a little more flavor. Let's get everything hauled then, and then we'll leave and get out of here, just because then I don't have to like worry about things. I can go like move on and do something more interesting somewhere else. Is there anything else I can cancel? Question mark. Cancel all of that. There we go. Get everything hauled. Let's just stop doing all of this and we can leave. There we go. Best DLC, obviously the core game, by the way. 100% in the load order. I'm always thinking about the core game first. Every single time. Why? No, Angela Merkel, you bloody dick. Dick, stop. Concentrate on what you're doing, Angela. Perfect. But anyway, how is everybody in chat today? How's everyone doing today? I haven't asked yet. You guys all alright? Do you use Rimpy? If not, I recommend it. I 100% use Rimpy. Who on earth is not using Rimpy? Rimpy is love. Rimpy is life. Top 10 things to use in every single Rimworld playthrough you ever play is Rimpy. Do you know how I could play Rimworld without getting 15 FPS? Jesus. Check your mod list first. Then I use some performance mods like Rocket Man and Dub's Performance Analyzer. Jesus. Jesus. Johnny, that's rough. Sleep deprived, but absolutely vibing my way through this. Hopefully, like copious amounts of caffeine as well. I play a lot of No Man's Sky. I saw they added player-made ships to the game and realised it's not for me. Really? Really? I played No Man's Sky when it first came out, and I like just got really bored of it really quickly. I haven't tried it since they started like updating it regularly, which is kind of a shame, honestly. I use Rim Sort. I don't use anything. There's also okay. Yeah, you're gonna be using Rim Sort, not Rimpy, as the format is open source. Rimpy hasn't been updated for a while. Bloody Rimpy's. I love Rimpy. It keeps everything organized for me. It sorts everything for me nicely. I don't know. Rimpy's just fucking fantastic. Rimpy just makes everything in my life easier. Like, I can organize everything nicely. Everything seems to like fit right with Rimpy. I've always used Rimpy. Like, I've never considered anything. You're a night owl? Ooh, didn't know that. Did not know that at all. What's Rimpy? Rimpy is a thing for loading Rimworld. So like, if I can vaguely show, I can whip out Rimpy right now. I'll whip out Rimpy. Let's move that over here. So actually, if I make that smaller, then you guys on TikTok can see. There we go. So Rimpy is a mod manager, and you can load all your mods into it, and then you can load like lists and things. So you can like ignore that processor framework isn't fucking like working apparently. Ignore that. And then it tells you the ones that haven't been updated. It tells you things that are incompatible. You can download more and things. It's very, very nice. Oh, toggleable reader. Tools Plenty hasn't been updated. What? There's a lot of vanilla stuff. Vanilla base generation expanded. Vanilla furniture expanded security hasn't been updated. It's also pronounced Rim Pie. Oh, Jade, suck my left nut. It's always been Rimpy in my mind. Set up camp. More slaves. Ah! What have I just tried to add to the mod list? Trading spot hasn't been updated. Oh, interesting. I haven't actually looked through my thingy. Don't look at ChatGPT for the time being, guys. That's just going to get you too excited for later. You know? 370 mods. I'm not using I'm using 36 of those. You excited for Silk Song? Never honestly played any of the Hollow Knight stuff. Sometimes you need to update it manually, or security isn't getting updated. Oh, okay. Didn't know that. I don't touch caffeine. Tumble, you're crazy. Don't touch caffeine. I drink two double shot coffees a day, and now I've started on energy drinks just so I can like have a time to myself, you know, and not be like miserable. Room sort of detecting the rim pie, but it's optimized. Is it? Didn't know that. I just deal with that. I should just outpost expanded. Outpost expanded my precious. Expanded my precious. I have a border post with 160 pawns. What the bloody? What the bloody? That's crazy, Jade. Is the Odyssey DLC worth getting? If you've got all the other mods, if you've got all the other DLC, then yeah, I think it adds like really nicely to vanilla. But I also think it works really nicely if you don't have any other mods. Like, it's a very user-friendly mod, very friendly to new players, old players. Which is kind of the best bit about the Odyssey DLC. Because it appeals to everybody, which is nice. Is the angled shipwalls a mod? No. This is vanilla. This is part of the Odyssey DLC. That comes with the Odyssey DLC. It's all angled. Only the ship stuff, though, I'm pretty sure. I should just keep... I love robots. Oh, the Robots Plus mod? You know the ones where they were just like little Roombas that went around doing everything? I'm not sure if it's been updated or not. Or if Lee's been updating it. But that mod is unbelievably good. I absolutely love that mod so much. I spent like an unhealthy amount of like time playing that, like with those stuff there. 25 work. I'm gonna actually cancel that because I'm gonna get him to make assault rifles first, because then I can actually equip my colonists with weapons. Now, how limited is the shipbuilding? I guess it's my hang-up. I was like that fit my needs. So this is my ship at the minute. It doesn't look like much, but it kind of does everything I need. I've got a kitchen, I've got a rec area, I've got a crafting section, I've got beds, research, I've got storage. I'm expanding it to be better. You are limited by tiles, and then you can upgrade your ship as you go. And then you have to get the resources and the research. Like, if you go into the ship stuff late game, you're probably not going to be as restricted at all, because you'll be able to like research the stuff to build more certain resources. Whereas at the minute, because I haven't done the research, I'm kind of limited. So for me, it's a little bit limiting right now to do anything. But late game, probably not. What end should I go for the first playthrough? Or 1.5, or DLC except Odyssey? I've never finished Rimworld. I know I have. I finished Rimworld twice. And I did it in one series, and I had finished the game twice in that one series. Great series that was. I wish Alpha Robots wasn't absolutely busted. The thing that it has at awesome. Oh, for sure. I finished it once with 1,000 hours. I finished it twice. Yeah, finished it twice. I did both of those end games in a series I did against Void, and finished the game twice within that series as a way to like send off characters and stuff and like round up the story. It was amazing. King, you know you don't have to give everybody vac suits, just give the miners vac suits to like resources, vac seal the ship, and keep everyone inside. Yeah, but I want everybody to experience space, so then they're happy. Also, I don't trust myself. I know what I'm like with keeping animals alive and keeping colonists alive in space. We know full well from the Save Our Ship 2 playthroughs that, like, I just can't do it. And I'm just not capable. Only 10 minutes left. Doggo. 8 minutes till the second half of Season 1 begins. I'm shaking. I'm so excited. What we've got, what I've got coming, and what I'm cooking is going to be unbelievable. Like, unbelievable. What I've got cooking. In the honor of the royalty, I got the honor. Nice. It made me tearful. Oh, it is like so good. The ending music is amazing. So I'm able to build any shape base, like if I'm big enough I can get... No, you are eventually limited to I think 2,000 tiles. So I'm halfway through that, but I'm limited by resources in the minute. So you can't build a ship that's map wide, because you won't be able to put it down. You won't be able to land your ship. But if you want a ship like bigger than this, you can. And at that stage, like, you've got everything you need. You know what I mean? If you want a ship that big, you're better off playing with Save Our Ship 2. And if you don't want to spend the money on the Odyssey DLC, just play with Save Our Ship 2. And you'll be fine. You'll be having a great time. Yeah, you know for a fact I will restrict the area. I'll forget to restrict the area, and somebody will die as soon as I get in space. An excellent assault rifle. Title: the Wasp. Nice. Right, so Abby now has an actual weapon, which is amazing. Oh, why are we not putting the porridge in the fridge? Ah! How the fuck are they spelling porridge? Excuse me? Oh, it's pottage. Ugh. Thick pottage. Why are we not putting thick pottage in the fridge? What are we doing, Mandem? Low. Thick pottage? What is the difference between pottage and porridge? Ugh. Stinky. What is the difference between porridge and pottage? That's what I want to know. That's what I need to know. What does Gill rot? Oh. Okay. Okay. Cool. Cool. Whatever that means. From excess I thought was to why isn't the pottage in the fridge? It's not porridge, it's bloody pottage, which is even worse. The fact that it's not even pottage, it's porridge in the fridge, it's pottage. Pottage. Who the fuck has pottage? Dirty. Oh, have we here hauled all the steel? We have. Okay, let's get out of here. Let's animals. Let's have donkeys and horses. Let's find the thingy for it. Where is it? Where is the stick that goes in the ground? There it is. Let's get rid of that and then bring everybody inside and we can go. Hopefully they'll bring them in. Maybe? I got no idea. Let's just launch. Oh, it tells it. It does it for you. Oh my god. Oh my god, it does it for you. Okay. Let's get out of here. Let's boss this joint. Yeah, we don't need anything. So, we can go down here. Oh, we can go all the way over here. That's massive. You know what else is massive? Something, something, low taper fade. We can also go over here. What's here? Mountain caves with lake, island, ancient warehouse, sandy, fertile. Let's go there. That sounds sick. But when we get here, how do you use a fridge in a cave? Put the air conditioning unit so the heat element faces to an unroofed tile. Basically, you have to have it so it's unroofed. Otherwise, you're gonna it's gonna explode. So we'll go here, and then we're going to start my favourite segment of every stream. Make sure you tell your mum about it. We'll start the ChatGPT AI King or Hobo's Law. And I can get into the plans that we've got for the second half of Season 1. It's going to be incredible. It's going to be incredible. Generating map. Let's check out the map first. Let's check it out. What are we looking like? What are we looking like today? Hopefully something impressive. Ooh. Oh! Ooh. It's got a cool island in the middle. It's got rhinos. Insects. There's an old thing here. Warehouse with things to explore. With dead bodies. Oh. And wasps. There's components. Okay, there's a lot of potential here, to be fair. Components. Fertile. There's a lot of fertile land. I guess we'll park it. Maybe over here. I think. Yeah, then we can go straight onto the fertile area. Yeah. Perfect. Thruster breakdown. Okay, no worries. There we go. So, we're here. Now, what we're going to be doing is starting the mid-stream segment, my favourite segment that I've ever done of all time. It is the ChatGPT AI story, all about me and Angela Merkel and Barack Obama. Now, for those of you who are uninitiated, is this a mod? No, that was the part of the Odyssey DLC. Now, this is ChatGPT. Now, at the last episode, we had a huge dramatic ending. Barack Obama is in a coma. Barack Obama has been knocked out by his by Dieter, the supervillain who is also in love with Barack Obama. Now, this is now going to be the episode 6. Episode 5 was the mid-season finale. This is episode 6. Now, episode 6. Start second half of season 1 on a beach. Okay, hear me out here. Pickle Pete is returning. Pickle Pete is sipping cocktails. Turns out he is the god of pickles. Totally omnipotent over pickles. Over pickles. Oh no, that's not the word. He telepathically feels through the Force that Dieter nearly killed. Sorry, I keep zooming in. Sorry about that. Barack Obama. He dramatically travels this episode through the lands. What country? Through the lands of Poland. He's going to be on a beach in Poland drinking cocktails. Meeting pickle enthusiasts. Enthusiasts? Pickle lovers. We're going to go pickle lovers. That makes more sense. She's traveling through the lands of Poland, meeting pickle lovers, blessing them with bountiful harvests. Okay. This episode should not mention any other character, but should fully focus on Pickle Pete developing his character. Make sure each scene is more in depth to make his character more important, but also strangely hypnotic and minorly sensual. By the end of the episode, Pickle Pete should arrive at the hospital where Obama is in a coma. Okay, so there's a lot going on here. This is the most we've had. Any description for because I felt like this one had to be super important. Second half of this first season, we ended last episode on a cliffhanger. We've got to really help ChatGPT here set the scene, reintroducing Pickle Pete as a character who hasn't had a mention since episode 1, and we're going to reintroduce him as the Pickle God. So the second half of season 1 on a beach, Pickle Pete is sipping cocktails. Turns out he is the god of pickles, totally omnipotent over pickles. he telepathically feels through the Force, through the Pickle Force, thank you, RTG. Pickle Force, that Dieter has nearly killed Barack Obama. He dramatically travels this episode through the lands of Poland, meeting pickle lovers, blessing them with bountiful harvests, and inspiring pickle-based stories and jokes. This episode should not mention any other character and should fully focus on Pickle Pete, developing his character and his godlike story. Make sure each scene is more in depth to make his character more important, but also strangely hypnotic and minorly sensual. By the end of the episode, Pickle Pete should arrive at the hospital where Obama is in a coma. This is going to be fantastic. I can already tell. This is going to be fantastic. We've sent it off. Now, as a reminder, last episode, we had Barack Obama, me, and Angela Merkel involved in a big fight with Dieter. Dieter turned himself into a pickle, and he crashed the beauty pageant of pickles, and Barack Obama's knocked into a coma. It was horrendous. It was dramatic. And Dieter is in love with Barack Obama. We need to remember there is a strange love triangle now between me, Barack Obama, and Angela Merkel, and Dieter. It's a square. It's a fucking square. So Dieter is in love with Obama, I'm in love with Angela Merkel, and Barack Obama is in love with Angela Merkel, but I think we're going to probably make Barack Obama fall in love with Dieter, and we're going to have a whole story arc with that. We have had such a development in who we are. It's just been so dramatic and amazing. Pickle Dieter, almost like Pickle Rick. Barack Obama is obsessed with pickling and goons over pickles. Now he's in hospital. Like, what are we going to do here? So, obviously, with this one, we're going to listen to it. We're going to listen to all of it. We're going to listen to it in our ears. We're going to close our eyes. We're going to enjoy this. I highly recommend that if you are listening to this as a podcast or something, you plug in your earphones, because your parents or whatever are going to work out aren't going to know what's going on. It's going to be really confusing. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's not very long. It's a not very long episode, okay? Don't read ahead, don't read any of it. We're going to listen.
Oh, this is absolutely glorious. A full bottle episode of Pickle Pete. A psychedelic, sensual, almost mythic journey that cements him as more than comic relief. He is the god of pickles, a wandering mystic with cucumber divinity. No other characters until the very end. Strange, hypnotic, sensual, but also silly. Cool as a cucumber. Episode 6, Brine Eternal. Camera pans across waves, the sun sets golden. Pickle Pete reclines in a beach chair, shirt half open, sipping a cucumber martini. His sunglasses glint green. A pickle slice floats lazily in his glass. He has no beginning. He has no end. He is the crunch in every bite, the salt in every tear, the whisper in the brine. He is Pickle Pete. Pete slowly removes his sunglasses, staring into the horizon. He whispers, almost moaning. Something stirs, a wound in the pickle force. One nearly slain, one twisted in brine and pain. He stands, martini vanishing from his hand like smoke. Waves crash dramatically as he steps barefoot onto the water and begins to walk. Title sequence plays. Slower, hypnotic, accordion stretched into a reverb-heavy drone. Scene 1, a village in Poland. Pete strolls through a rustic market, villagers trading jars of pickles. He stops at an old woman's stall. Her cucumbers are shriveled, wilted. Old woman. The sun burns too hot. My cucumbers, they die before brining. Pete cups her hands gently, eyes glowing faint green. The cucumbers shimmer, swelling plump, glossy, perfect. Pete, Soffel must return to the brine. You too shall taste eternity. She gasps, holding one up like a newborn. Villagers cheer. Pete smiles faintly, then vanishes in a cloud of dill-scented mist. Scene 2, polished countryside night. Pete wanders a campfire gathering. A group of young storytellers swap jokes about cucumbers and vodka. Storyteller 1. Why did the pickle cross the road? To get to the brine side, they laugh. Pete appears from shadows, clapping slowly, voice deep and resonant. Every jest, every story, every seed comes from me. He leans close, almost whispering in the ear of one man who blushes. Guard your humor. Guard your brine. For laughter is the crispest crunch of all.
Oh, that's
The
good.
group
That is
falls silent,
good.
entranced. When they look again, Pete is gone. Only a perfect jar of glowing pickles left beside the fire. Scene 3. A pickle factory, Poland. Massive industrial vats bubble. Workers complain about flat, tasteless pickles. Pete materializes among the steam. He lowers a finger into one vat. Instantly, the brine sparkles, jars sealing themselves with a hiss. Pete, salt without soul is nothing. Vinegar without love is poison. But with me, you shall never spoil. Workers fall to their knees. Gregorian-style chanting begins. Pete, Pete, Pete! Pete simply walks away, expression unreadable. Scene 4, mountains at dawn. Pete climbs a ridge. A shepherd offers him bread. Pete declines, instead placing a pickle in the shepherd's palm. Pete, whispering, one bite, and you will never hunger again. Shepherd bites. His eyes roll back in ecstasy. The camera lingers uncomfortably long on juice dripping down his chin. Pete watches, serene, strangely sensual. And so he walked. Across plains and rivers, through hunger and feast, a god among jars, a man among brine, Pickle Pete, eternal. A quiet hospital room. Machines beep. Obama lies in a coma, pale, clutching an empty pickle jar like a child's toy. Moonlight filters in through blinds. Pete enters silently, placing his hand on Obama's forehead. The beeping steadies. Pete, trembling divine, the brine has not abandoned you, yet. He bends close, almost whispering into Obama's ear, though Obama does not stir. Pete, awaken soon, child of vinegar, for the storm of cucumbers has only begun. Camera pulls back. Pete silhouetted by moonlight, omnipotent and terrifying. Fade out on the echo of a pickle jar lid pop. Why this works? Full mythic tone, Pete is recast as an omnipotent, sensual trickster god of pickles. Poland's pilgrimage ties into real-world pickle culture, grounding the surreal. Hypnotic and sensual imagery makes Pete magnetic, mysterious and unsettling. Ending at Obama's hospital bed ties this divine arc back into the core story, setting up the second half of the season, with Pete as a looming, godlike presence. Do you want me to now write episodes?
Oh my god. This is insane. Oh, what is the prompt? The prompt is... this is the second half of season... Second half of season 1 on a beach. Pickle Pete is sipping cocktails. Turns out he's the god of pickles. Totally omnipotent over pickles. He telepathically feels through the pickle force that Dieter has nearly killed Barack Obama. He dramatically travels this episode through the lands of Poland, meeting Pickle Pete. Meeting pickle lovers, blessing them with bountiful harvests and inspiring pickle-based stories and jokes. This episode should not mention any other character and should fully focus on Pickle Pete, developing his character and his godlike story. Make sure each scene is more in-depth to make his character more important, but also strangely hypnotic and minorly sensual. By the end of the episode, Pickle Pete should arrive at the hospital where Obama is in a coma. Amazing. What happened in 6 episodes before? Barack Obama was introduced. One of the characters was turned into a villain, who turned into a pickle. It was just crazy. It was pretty nuts, Mad Hack. It was pretty crazy. Is this Matt Berry chatbot? Nah. All seed comes from Pete. Workers of the brine, you have nothing to lose but your rot. This episode has genuinely entranced me in in Pickle Pete. Like, this episode sold me on the character straight away. Disciples of the brine, your god Pickle Pete comes to you with gifts. My brine has been pickled. I think a highlight for me of this episode, where is it? Why did the pickle cross the road to get to the brine side? And then Pete coming out of the shadows. Every jest, every story, every seed comes from me. Guard your honor, guard your brine, for laughter is the crispiest crunch of all. That is poetry. Total poetry. The scene in the factory, I was a fan. Honestly, it was okay. I also really felt uncomfortable with scene 4. Pete climbs a ridge. A shepherd offers him bread. Pete declines, instead placing a pickle in the shepherd's palm. Pete whispering hypnotic, "One bite and you will never hunger again." Shepherd. This is what made me uncomfortable here. Shepherd bites. His eyes roll back in ecstasy. The camera lingers uncomfortably long on juice dripping down his chin. Pete watches serene, strangely sensual. I was not a fan of that. It was too sensual for me. Too much. But the final scene, the final imagery we've got, camera pulls back, Pete silhouetted by moonlight, omnipotent and terrifying. Fade out on the echo of a pickle jar pop. The imagery behind that is incredible. I can just see that, like the fading out, and you just hear this, like, signifying Obama's desire for pickles as reawakened. Obama reawakening his love for pickles and popping out of his coma, the popping out of this deep slumber that he's been in. Oh, my heart is racing. I love it. Anyway, back to Rimworld. Can't wait to make John Pickle. Jesus Christ. Do not resist the euphoric enlightenment for the brine. For the brine is, I feel like, but reintroducing Pickle Pete as a godlike character means we've got good and bad. We've got the Dieter being the villain, and then we have Pickle Pete being the god. We've got good and bad. We've got Barack Obama being, like, in the middle, because Barack Obama is obviously, he is a pickle knight, and is in love with Angela Merkel, but Dieter also loves Barack Obama. Is being pulled either way. I'm chilling. I'm having a good time. I'm the GOAT. And then we've got Angela Merkel, who is just the rock of the series, right? The Angela Merkel is the sun. Everything revolves around Angela Merkel in one way or another. I think we've got a really good setup for the rest of the season with this episode. It might not have seen as been, like, the most adventurous episode. It might not be the most exciting episode, but I think this really sets up for the second half of the season really well, and it allows us to explore the characters in so many different ways. We can go down the whole cult thing with the Pickle Pete, Dieter's redemption arc. We've got the love triangle with me, Angela Merkel, and Dieter, and Barack Obama. We've got so many avenues to follow down. Like, we are set. I'll read the lore. The lore I'm gonna probably record all of the lore and put it in audio bites in the Discord, because it's a lot to read. It's a lot to read, and I think in audio it's a lot easier to, like, digest. So yeah, that was a really good episode. I'm really happy with the way that it came out. Really happy. Obama is the avatar of the brine. No, Obama is a side character ultimately, and I do want to get rid of Obama at the end of the season. I want to introduce different characters. I don't want Obama to be a mainstay. Maybe on Dieter's fall they turn into the anti-pickle. Ooh. Interesting. Can you click through their stats? Yeah, of course I can. Angela Merkel, 11 in mining, 13 in plants, 13 in social. Kindelush has got 14 in shooting, 15 in animals, 16 in crafting. Will has got 14 in melee, 12 in mining, 13 in cooking, 10 in animals. It's just really good. Yeah, they're all decently good, Hank. I'm not sure if you can actually see. Yeah, you can't actually see because of TikTok, like, because it's in portrait mode. You can see a lot better if you're on watching on YouTube. That is, like, a little bit of a plug. Look-y. Can't see it. I'm sorry. The creed of the brine. Well, we can have a cult. We can now get into a whole cult thing with pickles and brine, which just feels nuts that we're gonna have a pickle cult in Rimworld, in ChatGPT. Forcing ChatGPT to write me a thing about pickle cults. It just feels nuts. Like, in what world are we in where I'm thinking about making a cult in Rimworld, in a ChatGPT about Barack Obama? Like, you ask somebody in 2013 about that, and they're just gonna look at you like you're crazy. Oh yeah, I'm gonna make a cult about Barack Obama in a video game. AI is gonna make a cult about Barack Obama, and they're just gonna look at you like you're crazy, you know. 1 Geneva Convention violation, please, sir, please. Next playthrough, Pickle Cult. King, Rimworld but with Vanilla Farm expanded with a pickle-based IDO. We have Rim Cuisine 2 on. We can have pickles. Like, it is possible for us to start, like, making cucumbers and stuff. Can we? Oh, we can grow cucumbers, finally! Oh my god, we're finally somewhere we can grow cucumbers as well. Best day ever. Best day ever. 100%. The next episode is going to be nuts. I think. Oh no, I don't want to reveal it. I don't want to reveal the story. You can do anything in this game. I love it. Are you playing with the new DLC? Yeah. We've got a ship here. We're on our way to go do a quest. Down here. We're on our way to go do a quest. So we've stopped off here where there's a factory for us to explore, and we're just heading on our way. I could actually do with exploring it. Yeah, let's go do that now. The entrance is down here. Great. Oh, there's an entrance here. Yeah, we'll go in here. Let's check it out. Let's see what's going on. Sail is the disabled one, isn't he? Yeah, Sail is disabled, but he also has the belt, so... Okay, nothing in there. We'll clear it. Oh, okay, I was wrong. Come on, in he goes. Nice. Sail, are you okay? How? You've got a shield belt on. Why? What? Why? Why have you taken damage? Oh shit! 3 billiards tables. That's like worth a lot of money. What's that? Ancient chem fuel, survivor meal, medicine, components. This place is loaded with stuff. Get out. That was close. And you go. Are you okay? Death in 14 hours. Okay, you go home. Abby's fine. Sail, you're fine. And JT, you're fine. Okay, perfect. You all good? Yes. Nice. Did you ever download so many mods that the game breaks? Yes. Yeah. That's the fun of Rimworld, that is, bro. That is the fun of it. The wasp are everyone's enemy. The wasp is so annoying. So annoying. Nice big long corridor. Okay, let's check out up here. Hopefully there's not much else here. It's a dead body. Yummy. Oh, it's a child as well. Dead for 1.6 years. Okay. Oh my god, there's so many wasps. Oh my god, I reckon they're gonna kill JT. They're gonna kill him. They're gonna kill Sail, I can guarantee it. It goes through his shield belt. Like, it is literally useless. Yeah, your shield belt is horrendous, my bro. My guy. Skill issue, 100%. Rename the ship the Whispers of the Brine. No, 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 no. We can't mix real world lore and... Oh. Why is there an ancient security terminal? What's here that needs opening? Probably disable the turrets or something. That makes sense. Next playthrough, Pickle Cult. Yes. Okay, run, 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 run. You okay? Yeah, we're good. Okay, we're all good there. Oh, there's a seal's crate in there. Perfect. Another dead body. Dead for 5.1 years, but they've not rotted. Fair? And then we've got the wasps in this room here. Okay. We should be okay to take all this out. I just found the only person that streams Rimworld. Nah, there's more. 100% there's more. 100%. I wonder how much you're going to get from opening everything. Not much. Probably quite a lot of components. Are you guys okay? You're fine. You can go home. Abby, crack this open. Please be something good. Global World Medicine. Not bad at all if I do say so myself. So medicine, ancient chem fuel, pallets, survival meals, more components. Don't go in there. There's nothing in there. Nothing up there. Nothing up there. Components, more meals, more medicine. We've got all this stuff here as well, which is amazing. Abby, just very, very briefly deconstruct that so I know there's nothing in there. We've got that as well. There's loads of good stuff here, to be fair. Saved by the corner, exactly. Who's your storyteller? Randy Random, strive to survive. Quest available. A refugee chased by imps. 41-year-old starship janitor named Bethelin. One archer. Jesus Christ. Jesus, no thanks. I'm not doing that. Yeah, you have an order in order to open everything. Yeah, yeah. Okay, there's nothing there. Okay. That was a tease. Perfect. Well, it looks like it was well worth coming here. Well worth it. We can steal a billiards table. And just put that in here somewhere. Once we get to kick the animals out, definitely. 100%. Peak British. That's me. British boy. British bad boy. JT, where are you going? Oh, okay. That's allowed. Sail? Death in a level. Oh, Jesus Christ. Fucking sail. Always. Where did you get Gravlite panels from? What? Where did he get Gravlite panels from? Okay, oh, that's nice. Nice surprise, that's for sure. I didn't expect to be seeing any of those. I thought we didn't have any. I thought we'd run out, in fact. Inigo, medical emergency. JT? Can we just use normal medicine, maybe? No, use the medicine you've already got. Tending to Inigo. Please. You've already got Glitter World Medicine as well. What a mug. What an actual bug. Disassemble the chemical. Sick. It's just fantastic. This is just what I wanted to deal with right now. Disassemble the chem fuel crates. You can. Oh yeah, you can. Why didn't I notice that? Why? How did I not notice that? Actually. Probably not. Yeah. No, exactly. We need to give Bush a weapon, actually. Bush has not got a weapon. I guess you've got to have a granite club. Or a steel club. Steel club. Go for a steel club. There's another assault rifle as well. You are a decent shot, so let's give you that. Will is a decent shot as well. King, I've made a decision to buy Vintage Story and start playing it. Shall? I've heard a lot of good things about Vintage Story. I've heard it is good. Hey, Mario, how you doing, man? Just check your weapons tab. Yeah, I've got no melee weapons. Because most things are deconstructible. Right. Kindleush. We could, actually, to be fair, good idea here, build a smithy, and then you can actually build some melee weapons, because we've just been going without for so long. No melee weapons, no nothing. Just a dream. So that's probably a good idea. That's also, they're not allowed donkeys or horses, please. Somebody remove those animals and take them out, please. Please. What happened? What do you mean? What, apart from the bloody thing, infestation? A miracle. I managed to set my foot on the TV. I opened YouTube and there it was your stream. How are things? Bow. Lovely to hear you, man. Not too bad. You? Hope you're doing well, my friend. You missed the... Bye. Oh, see you, Mario. Is there a hole in your storage room? No. No. There's this one here. That's not my storage room. You missed the King or Hobo's AI Chronicles. We've just had, categorically, arguably, one of the best episodes for character development today. You missed out. It was beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So what happens if you deconstruct this? Do you actually get anything then? No, we didn't get anything anyway, so that was pointless. Absolutely pointless. just not worth my time whatsoever. It's not the end of the world. We move. It's okay. It's fine. I don't mind, really. It's not the end of the world. Sail, are you back up yet? Yes, get your weapon. So, electric smithy. What is the best weapon that we can make right now? Steel club. A steel longsword? Do you get steel from deconstructing the tents? I don't think so. A steel longsword or a steel warhammer? Steel gladius? The longsword is the best, apparently. Let's make some of those then. Whip them out. Longsword. Let's make 3. Let's make 3 just in case, and then it covers us for any futures people. Let's not make it out of... I could make it out of a plasteel. A plasteel. plasteel longsword. Let's make them out of plasteel and see what they look like. Because I have got plasteel. I can buy more plasteel. I'm not in need of plasteel right now. And it is going to be for my melee characters. My melee character. I could arguably remove... Who was the brawler I had? Or did they die? I think they died. Oof. Oof. Didn't know that. Okay, well, a minor inconvenience in the grand scheme of life. Minor inconvenience. How are we looking with this? 3 mega spiders. A couple of locusts. It's not too bad. So I want to go in with my characters fully healed. As a bare minimum, I think. Anything after that, then it's whatever. I realised, although I have notifications for your channel enabled, that YouTube does not push this. I'm doing well. Last AI law I heard about was something about Obama hitting on Angela Merkel. Well, all I'm going to tell you is that Barack Obama is currently in a coma, and Pickle Pete is a god. That's all I'm telling you. That's all I'm telling you. It was an experience that I don't think I'll ever be able to recreate in Rimworld. It was a life-changing experience, in fact. It was incredible. It was incredible. Everybody here can vouch for it. 100%. Why is the game slowed down? Oh, Angela Merkel. Shit. Okay, well, it looks like we're fighting insects. Pop a smoke. Pop a smoke, Angela Merkel. Pop a smoke. Pop a smoke. Angela Merkel. Keep going. Get him, get him, get him. Okay, Angela Merkel, go. Immediately, go. Bush, go down there. Where is it going? That ship needs cleaning. Shut up, guys. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. You'd be fine. Okay, let's go kill them all. Because this isn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Oh, Inigo at the front. I don't think they've got any armor. Let's go search and destroy, search and destroy. And they'll just do that thing. Where are they going now? Oh, no. Don't do that. Don't do that. Just don't do that. Okay, perfect. Well, that was easy. I thought it was going to be really hard. Have they made Where the fuck did you get more Gravlite panels from? 8. We seem to like permanently have 8 Gravlite panels. Just not put away. How weird. How weird. So, outside sorted. I think we just need to work on research then at the minute, don't we? Once we get research done, then we can make Gravlite panels and do the fabrication stuff. And we are still obviously preparing to leave to go do that other quest. Which shouldn't be too long, I don't think. But I think we're good for weapons. It's just melee weapons we're missing out on, I think. And that's it. Just melee weapons. Are you guys all wearing, yeah, flak vest, flak vest, flak vest, flak vest, a flak jacket, vac suit, helmet. None of them has actually... Oh, you've got marine armor on. Jesus Christ. Okay, we're actually pretty, like... Pretty stacked, really, aren't we? Heat stroke. Oh, shit. Heat? Didn't think about that, did I? Designate power. Let's have some coolers set out then. Let's have one. Let's have... I'll leave that to be all like that. I just don't need to. Let's set one up in here. Let's set another one up in there. And let's set another one up in the freezer. Fun fact, there's a German book called Miss Merkel. It's about Angela Merkel being a private investigator in her retirement. They even made a TV show about it. Haven't seen it, though. Yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised. Angela Merkel's the GOAT. You have more marine armor and storage. No. That is vac suits. Those are all ready for when we go to space. When Angela Merkel's super soldier, as soon as possible. As soon as we can do it. As soon as Angela Merkel decides that that's what she wants. She's got to be prepared for it, though. She's got to be mentally in the mind space for it. One does not simply turn Angela Merkel into a super soldier, you know? Okay. Okay. Oh. Okay. Sorry, I'm reading things. Is that in the weapon room? It's the vac suit stuff. It's the spaceship stuff. She becomes Super Merkel. Super Merkel. Jesus Christ. Rimworld on my FIP. You know. Of course it is. Do we need Mulan training montage? What of Mulan training montage of Angela Merkel? Honestly, all I keep getting it's really gonna throw me off because I keep getting confused between Angela Merkel in Rimworld and Angela Merkel in the AI ChatGPT King or Hobos lore, and it is really throwing me off. Genuinely, like I've got absolutely no idea the difference anymore. I am so lost. So lost. You need an ideology room. Oh, yeah, shit, I forgot about that. When we expand the ship, we'll get there. I could, hear me out here, leave the ship here and send some people to go do this, do the quest down here without me. Gravcore. Like, we could just send, like, Kinderloosh, JT, Abby, and maybe Bush, and just get them to go do it. I'd have to, like, properly defend this, though. I think. If I was going to do that. Like, I'd have to build, like, a proper, like, panic room and everything. Otherwise, I'd lose everything. Or maybe pick up, like, another, like, con list or two. Oh, I've got recon armor there. Not sure why people aren't picking it up. Yeah, I didn't realize I had recon armor. Did not realize at all. This isn't the weapon room. This is just, like, where I keep some stuff. Like, the overflow. Overflow. That sounds better. Okay, this goes down to 29. 25. That's still a negative. It is all slowly going down. Maybe I go through and get rid of some doors? And just add auto doors in more places. Refinery. I forgot about that. I forgot about a refinery. Let's temporarily throw the refinery in here. Temporarily. There's generally some sort of armor inside the dark room. Yeah, no, I've spotted it. Appreciate you, doggo. I did not see that. How expensive are transport shuttles? You know what? I have no idea. Plasteel shuttle engine. Shuttle engine. I need to get a shuttled engine from a crashed ship. At the minute, I'm doing fabrication so I can get advanced grav tech, so I can make grav-like panels. So, you know, we're getting there. Buzz yet? No, not yet. We've not got any buzz yet. We ignore this. This is just a bit of a fun thing, you know. No buzz yet. Not yet. We don't think about that. That's not on our list of things to think about. Have you seen Symmetry 2 is not compatible with over 6? I have seen. That is queued up. Another Save Ship 2 series is queued up. But not quite yet. Did you make one? There it is. Look at it. Plasteel longsword. How good is the plasteel longsword? It is the best weapon I've got. Sick. Okay, grab that. That's yours. That's Bush's. Then Sail can keep his plasma longsword for the time being. Will has got that rifle. We'll let him keep it, I think. Just put a roof over the generator. You know, it's too easy to do, and I will do it. Do I want to make another one? I'll make one more. I'll make one more, keep it in storage as a spare. I think that's a good idea. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Add bill. Chem fuel from wood. Do until you have 500. I'll do. Thank God there's no Obama, just Rimworld. Yeah, we're back to playing Rimworld. ChatGPT AI story is only a 15-minute segment every stream. It's only a 15-minute segment. So if you think it's going for too long, I promise it won't last forever. Temporary. The pain is temporary. Maybe we make... What should we make? Vac suit helmets, low shield packs. Implants? I can't believe we still don't have a hospital. Do I want a hospital? Not really. I don't even know what I want right now. What is it we want? What do we need? What do we want to do? Just want to build the ship, don't we? Go get a... Where's the... that's bloody miles away. Okay, we'll do that. I hate plasma logs, so they set fire to enemies and they're over... yeah, that's fair. Thanks, Obama. Thanks, Obama. Obama's the GOAT. We can't. Will you make it to a full YouTube video when the season ends? What? The sitcom? It'll be in the Discord. I think it'll be like a Discord thing where when I get some time, I'll record all the AI voiceover for the sitcom stuff, and then I'll upload it all into the Discord as like a thing for everybody to like enjoy. I don't think it'll go in. I don't think it'll be a YouTube thing. It'll be a sick compilation. Whee! Jesus Christ. Maybe ask people in Discord to voice characters. I could ask. I do have a buddy that is a voice actor. I could ask him if he wanted to do some voiceover stuff for it and make it, but like the whole I at the same time, like the whole point is it's just AI slop, and I don't want to give value to AI slop by making an actual voice actor like do the voiceover. I feels like I'm like discrediting what they do by making them do voiceover for AI slop. If you know what I mean. Human voiced AI slop sounds tough. AI top. How about that? How about slopping on AI? Sloppy toppy from AI. How does that sound? Yeah, I know, because Ryan, friend of the channel, is a voice actor. I could definitely ask them. I'm sure must have some followers and stuff that are like voice actors as well. But I must have. It'd be quite rusty sounding. It would just sound weird, wouldn't it? It'd be really disjointed if I got a human to do AI voice acting. Because it just makes no sense. Series end goal when Angela Merkel dies in AI lore. So the series so the Rimworld series ends when Dumpling dies. If Dumpling dies, series ends. That's it. No more. Angela Merkel is never going to die in this series. We're going to be doing tactical save scums with Angela Merkel because she's too important. The series ends when we finish the Odyssey DLC. I don't know what the end goal is of the Odyssey DLC, but that'll be it. It'll be a Doctor Who situation. Exactly. Colonists are gathering to celebrate Abby and JT's marriage. And they're doing it with Dumpling there as well. That is so sweet. That is so cute. Oh, and Dumpling, they did it right next to Dumpling. Getting married right next to Dumpling. That is love. That is pure love. I rate that. I absolutely rate that. Can we get somebody on refining, please? Because we have no materials. We have no fuel. Please, can we do some refining? Pretty please. Okay, take care. You too, man. You too. The Legless Pig is ready to launch. I love that. That's what we rename the ship. The Legless Pig. Such a good name. I think we'll leave once we get at least one of the cucumber harvests in. We need at least one cucumber harvest. Then we'll leave. That's the goal here. If we don't get one cucumber harvest, what's the point? Why are you not doing anything? Construction. We're out of power, so we can't do research. Okay, we're out of power, so we can't do research. Served by Abby. Okay, Abby's doing that. Okay, Abby will do that. We'll get power back, and we'll be fine. And somebody should hopefully use that to refuel things. Yeah. Inigo will, because Inigo's the goat. Inigo is the goat. Make a drug plant for Dumpling's addictions. That is on the list when we do hydroponics. So we've done the storage. The next bit's going to be crafting. Then we'll expand the bedroom. Then on this side we'll have hydroponics and things. It's on the list, Chubby. But we have to like expand the shit enough to have that fit in. And at the moment, because we're cannibals, we can just eat everything anyway. Like, it doesn't, like we're not, it's not too bad, if you know what I mean. Like, we can just eat whatever anyway. Can you just, what's the mod that just allows you to drop where you're standing? Because I'm going to have to include that, because that'd be super handy. It'll make life a lot easier anyway. Okay, you've made another one. What is it? Normal. Okay. I mean, what is it? A whale, but a pig of the sea. A winged whale basically needs a legless pig. Fonda, that is the most profound and phallic, profound and just amazing thing I've ever heard. A whale is just a pig of the sea. Incredible. Isn't that not just what a manatee is? Or is that a cow? Don't eat dumpling. Eva, why on earth would I ever eat dumpling? Dumpling is like the mascot of the entire channel at this stage. Like, The dumpling is love. Dumpling is life. What is even the point of this entire series if Dumpling dies? Trying to explain it to my sister the other day. She thought I'd actually listen. The game is a must play. You'll never understand. Yeah, it's a game that you will never understand, and you'll never get why people play it. But you have to do it. Why are you researching? Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Let Sale do all the researching, because that's his job. Or Will. Will is okay. Will is okay. What was the best gun for a hussar? Probably just an assault rifle or a heavy SMG. Whatever you fancy. Like, I don't use hussars because of go juice, and then I don't use like mods to then get more go juice. I really should. It would make life a lot easier. Let's deconstruct those and deconstruct those as well. I can get the stuff from it. Is it worth selling it? Not really. Why don't you have organized tabs activated? What's organized tabs? I feel like I've never heard of that. A grav ship, groundbreaking new technology, the highest tech levels, powered by a simple chem fuel generator. Yeah, I know. I have literally the most disgusting, stinky, polluting, like, power station in the center of my ship. I know. Like absolute goals. I'm telling you. This is just life. This is just how it is. It's perfect. Let's grab. Oh, cancel. Let's grab all the compacted machinery on the map. Unless there's some over here. No. There's silver though. Could do with it. I could definitely do with grabbing it. Top row third. Top row third. Bottom right buttons. What? Bottom right buttons. What? What are you guys on about? Under the speed ups? Yeah, which one? Like near fertility and toxicity. What? Which one do you want me to enable? Sorry, categorized tabs. I don't have that one there. I've got pollution overlay, categorized resource readout, toggle heat relay, automatic rebuild, automatically expanding home area around constructions, toggle terrain affordance, toggle fertility, toggle visibility of roofs, toggle visibility of learning helper, toggle visibility of zones, hotkey for beauty, hotkey for room stats, and toggle columnist bar. So I don't have one specifically for categorizing things. Categorized it could be it. Oh my god, what? That is so helpful. That is unfathomably helpful, and I never knew that existed. Okay, Hufflepuff, you the goat. And Chubby, you two the goat. Tick Tom deleted my comment because of air cooler. What? Classic TikTok. It's not in day difference. Should be enabled by default. I had literally no idea. No idea at all that it was even a thing. It makes everything so much cleaner. I love it. Absolutely love it. Why it's not an automatic thing, I got no idea. That's normal. That's normal. Maybe we give Will something different. Like, this electric long shotgun is only good for certain situations, and that's it. Will, you are very good at melee, but a careful shooter. No, we should probably just keep them at that. I'm watching on YouTube too. Multitasking. Chubby's multitasking. We love to see that from him. Love to see it from him. That's supporting the channel in 2 different places. Think of all the extra ad revenue I'm getting from that. So much. Here to go. Here to go. Oh, I can get a panda. Cool. I don't... what am I doing? Research. We're waiting for research to be done, really, at the minute, aren't we? Fish. Fishing is separate now! Oh, my God! I'm about to burst. Why are you on hauling number 1? No, that's where things have gone wrong. That's where things have gone on sale. You should be literally only ever researching. That's what's going on. Can you use air coolers in a spaceship? Yes. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. That's what I've done. Yeah, you can. You can have them. It's fine when you're in space. Okay, so that should hopefully speed research up massively because Sale's actually doing it now. And not just running around like a headless chicken because he thinks he can, like, haul. Even though he's got brain damage, but... he's still a bloody good researcher. A fantastic researcher, in fact. That's all getting sorted there. Where are we at? We're at the 2-hour mark. We're at the 2-hour mark. I can see it all. It's glorious. Thank you, Shadows. It's living the life, that is. Make fishing signs. Rimco Food Trader. No. No. Anybody else? Kibble? No. Meat? No. I sell the insect jelly. I don't know what to do with any of this. I just don't need it. Honey is really expensive. I'll sell that. All this money and nothing to do with it. Everybody's the right ideology as well. So, what do we do now? Let's use the meat mod. Meat. Meat. Right, I'm going to call the stream here, guys. Because I have work in the morning. And in a minute, we're kind of waiting. Waiting for... I don't know. We could, as soon as we can, leave. Oh. Oh, I thought it was broken down. I was waiting for it to, like, tell us it was ready. Okay, well, next episode, we're going to leave and bust this joint, and we'll go head to the next place. Because once we head to the next place, which is over here, we can get that done. We can get more Gravlight panels. We should hopefully then finish the research, then make Gravlight panels, and then we can go to space. I think we're good. There's not much else I can do. Everybody's got armor. Everybody's got weapons. We could just pick up a few more colonists, and that is it. The AI chat stuff, chat lore, I'm gonna put it in the Discord at some point. The audio clips for it. So keep an eye out for that. So yeah. If you are watching on TikTok, please support me on YouTube. That is my preferred social media and everything. So if that's really how you want to support me, then that'd be amazing. So shout out to Shadows, shout out to Bow, shout out to Thunder, shout out to Doggo, shout out to RTG, shout out to Jade, and shout out to Tumble, and shout out to Yogzathoth, and shout out to Stark as well. Appreciate everybody for coming along today. Next stream will be on Wednesday, theoretically. So take it easy.